Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Bruins podcast. My name is Stevie, and I am joined by the innovative, because we're doing something new.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle.
Okay, so we're gonna try something a little bit different rather than like our whole slideshow get up
I'm
gig that we were
terrified,
doing.
just so everyone knows.
No, we're gonna do this together as a group, and if it goes poorly, hey, who cares? So. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna try to do is like bounce from website to website and make it more interactive with me and Kyle rather than just having the slideshows. I think that would just be much easier when it comes to time because I spend like a decent amount of time like doing all the prep and stuff, and now we've so much going on that it's gonna take a lot. So, and me and Kyle have personal lives, believe it or not. So yeah. Okay, should we get right into it, Kyle? First, we're gonna
Yeah, sure. We're talking about you. Oh, I already have the wrong slide up. This is not going to go well. Where's the final score tally?
well that was uh first we're gonna talk about the Minnesota meet, which
Found
UCLA
it.
won. Um this was a minute ago. This was on Saturday.
And we have another meet this coming Saturday. We'll talk about that at the end.
We will, big one coming up. What were your impressions? We didn't get to watch this one together, unfortunately. I was at work and Kyle was who knows where.
Uh,
Um
I was at home watching the meet.
what were your impressions? Just
It was fine.
overall
I thought it
thoughts,
was a little bit of a
impressions.
step back from the meet last weekend at home. But, it was a road meet. It's our highest
Hmm.
road score yet, I think. So I'll just
Yeah,
look
for
for more
sure.
continued improvements this week. I'd love to hit 198 again since we're at home this week. We'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit as we go through like some of the scores and
And the
such. But
individual, yeah.
I I, I have to admit I was a little disappointed by this performance.
Okay. Um, I rushed home from work and then like sped through all the routines. Uh, I thought it was fine. Like you said, we'll get into the individual performances. I do agree it was like we weren't as strong as last meet, but it wasn't a giant step back. It was like a little. It maybe wasn't a step back at all. I feel like it was a stay in place. We'll see. But okay,
I don't
so do
know.
you
I
want to get
mean,
into
we'll talk about it when we get to like bars and beam. But like we stuck way less dismounts than we stuck the week prior.
Mhm.
Some of the floor issues were back.
Yeah, true, true, true. Should we get into bars?
Yeah,
Quickly do bars.
I think
Yeah,
we're gonna
let's
go
talk
in
about
Olympic
bars.
order just because that's the order the graphics are in, even though that's not the order we
Okay,
went in.
that's fine. Doesn't matter. There are no rules.
Or no, maybe that's not the order the graphics are in. They posted Vault twice. LOL.
Oh, well, it was the vault's
Okay.
so nice they posted it twice.
Bars. Um,
So
we started off
yeah,
with a CNLEPO 9775. That was the correct score for this routine. It wasn't as good as the week prior
yeah,
or the week prior to that.
yeah. She just came up a little short on that, or I don't even know what happened because it's an odd dismount. So she just took a little hop forward on the dismount. I think that was a full tenth off.
Yeah, and then there was some leg separation in the Maloney.
Mhm. Yeah, that's always there though. Uh, but then Barrows.
It was a good
Um,
routine. Just,
Yeah,
didn't
she's becoming
stick.
very no, but she's becoming very consistent on the bar. Um, I just don't see this routine leaving the lineup right now, but we'll see what happens.
I was a little shocked with 9.8 for Tiana. I thought it might be a little higher than that. I thought the only thing to take really was the dismount,
Yeah,
which I
I
thought
was
was a full
surprised with
10th.
that
But
score as well.
and
Um,
then Nola as well. I mean, while we're in the middle of this lineup here, Nola
yeah,
did a really, really nice routine on the bar. Maybe the last handstand was a little short. I'm not sure. Hard angle to tell from, but it looked pretty on top of the bar, and the commentators didn't seem to have anything to say about it.
I
And then she
agree.
got her dismount this week.
She stuck it, right? Right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I was shocked by 9825 for this. I was like, did I miss something?
And then
But
conversely,
maybe
Ashley did. a routine, that has a little bit more built-in deductions than Nola's and goes a full tenth higher.
Yeah, I I just think Ashley Sullivan is a gymnast. Her gymnastics is this just built for college, you know?
Yeah,
So like
I think she'll be a really good college gymnast the next couple of years.
yeah. And then Jordan, what happened with Jordan 9-9? Did she not stick? Did she
No,
take
she
a little hop?
did. This was another routine I was like, really? Like I was confused with it going lower than Ashley because there's no built-ins.
Hmm.
She stayed on the bar. She stuck her dismount. I thought the low bar half was the best it's been this year. I thought this was going to be a 10 if I'm going to be honest.
Really? Um,
Um, I the thing I could have like a 995 I could have understood I think, but a 99 feels pretty harsh for what she did here. The
I
low bar
do.
half may have been a little over still. The way she did it this week, she like turned and like released her lower back at the same time, so she stayed upright, but it was like caving at the same time. It was weird.
Yeah,
She doesn't
okay.
usually do that, but it didn't look bad, and it still finished in handstand basically. So I
Hmm.
don't know. Maybe they just took for the loose back there, but
Maybe. Overall, I do think we're just capable of so much more in bars, but like you kind of already got at some weird like lower scoring than what we're used to.
which
I think
conversely
this could have
didn't happen when Minnesota went to bars in the second rotation.
no, I thought Minnesota was going to beat us. I was like, oh, they're scoring two different teams. Like, you know what I mean? But they didn't in the end. We already went over that. But I think this could have been easily a 49-4 rotation. I thought we did pretty. It was pretty solid. Was not mad at bars. Should we go over to vault, or do you have anything else to say on bars?
No, I'll just look for some more consistency this week. Maybe we'll start to
Hmm.
get some other people back into the lineup. I know Mika is feeling much better finally, so I'd expect her maybe back in this lineup in Sienna's spot potentially. And then Sasha Fujisaka is really coming along nicely. Drilled another set in warm ups last week, and
That's
then
right.
so I think we might see her in the exhibition spot this weekend versus Michigan. I'd also say Macy McGowan's looking really good. So we have some options to head into this lineup as we start to solidify what it's going to look like the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's nice to have options. Just keep
If we're
going forward.
talking about Vault here,
All right, I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on what happened on
Tiana led
vault.
off with a gorgeous Yurchenko flip.
She stuck it, right? It was
It was
either stuck or
stunning.
like the tiniest little slide
Yeah, I think
back.
she slid a little bit if we're being really picky, but I think that's what they took. They took the half tenth for that, and I really don't know that you can take anything else if she's doing it like that. It's
She has such
laid
a
out,
clean.
it doesn't pike down at the end. Her toes are pointed, her legs are together, she gets a beautiful block.
Yeah, I mean, this is why she's doing the full, because it's just because
Well,
she
her
is
double has
capable of a
just as
double.
nice technique. The chest usually lands a little lower, and it's harder to control the landing, is the thing.
Yeah, exactly. So just stick with the vault that you know you're going to be able to hit every time. I don't hate it, especially in the lead off. I really love like what Tiana's doing as of lately. And then Maddie had that hop back again,
Yeah, it
but
was back this week.
uh,
Macy McGowan's coming along nicely. Mika Webster Longin's 1.5 should be back soon. We've got some options to put into this lineup and really solidify it going forward. I'd really like to talk about Kate's vault though, because I think this was one of her best of the year.
me too. I thought the form was nice. It was nice and controlled.
It was laid out in
Um,
the air. The knees were much better than they have been. You could tell she really worked to find the landing, and she took a
mhm.
small hop forward. 9875. I was like, okay, that sounds right.
Looked good. It's for some reason with her, maybe it's a block issue, maybe I don't know, it's just a confidence issue, but when she gets that nice laid out position, the landing's so much better. When you think it would be vice versa, when she's tucking the legs, the landing would be better, but it's the opposite for her, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
it's
You know
interesting.
what I mean?
Conversely, you look at Riley's vault. A vault I thought might go a little higher than Kate's. The landing was much more controlled than Kate's landing. And actually, Riley's form is really improving in the air. She gets a little bit of leg separation on the first, like, wrap off the vault, like the first half twist.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then she glues them together the rest of the vault and lands really nicely. As
Yeah.
I said before, I got
I,
to talk to Riley after the last meet. She's feeling a lot more like her level 10 self again, which is really nice to hear. She drilled that vault every week in level 10, so I think we're getting back to that point.
Good. Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like she did the exact same vault as last week. Like that little step forward, just a little tiny one.
Yeah, I think
But
that
yeah,
so the
she's
difference between last week and this week is like last week when Riley did it, it was like kind of to the side.
yeah. Oh yeah,
So,
you're right.
and then
Yeah,
this week it was just forward.
just
And so
straightforward.
that is a much better thing to be taking in my mind than what she took last week. But that's 2 9 8 7 5s in a row for Riley, I think.
Yeah, and it's a legit 9875. I don't feel like it's overscored. I feel like that's where it'll score
And
anywhere.
she's a walk
Uh,
on.
is she really? I did not
Yep.
know that. Interesting. Okay,
Well,
then
she's
Jordan's
from
fault.
Burbank. She lives right here. She grew up here in
Oh,
LA.
okay. I see. Nice, nice, nice. I don't remember Jordan's fault. Not gonna lie, don't remember it. But she
Oh,
had
it
like
was
a little
very
scoot
good.
back.
Small hop back, whatever.
Yeah. Like what
I thought
995
995
though?
was a little high, if I'm
Yeah.
going to be
That's
honest.
why I was
But
like, did she stick and I don't remember? Or I
Ashley
thought,
did a really nice vault this week, though, much more controlled than the week prior.
oh, I forgot about Ashley. That's yeah, Ashley was good.
Once she drills that landing, this is going to be a huge vault that can hit that 9-9 mark or higher.
Overall, I felt good about Vault. I feel like we're coming along nicely on Vault.
Yeah, I agree. Mark is an incredible. I mean, 49.4 is a really nice score. I think that's the second week in a row we've hit 49.4 on vault.
Yeah.
After we recap here, we'll head over and take a look at our like rankings nationally.
Yeah.
But yeah, really promising result here for UCLA on vault. As we talk
Agree,
about
agree, agree.
floor, some of our issues were back.
Floor.
We salvaged the rotation with a 49.425 because of Jordan's 10 at the end. But this was really nice routine for Kate to lead off. I actually thought it might have
Yeah.
been better than her 9.925 last week.
Yeah. When I watched this routine, I thought that's going 9-9. That has to go 9-9 in the
Yeah,
leadoff spot. There was almost nothing to take.
I agree. It was
Um,
really nicely done. Conversely, Sienna and Sid had some issues this week.
they did. Um, Sienna left her chest down on the double tuck, right?
Double pike.
Double pike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's gonna
And then
happen.
also
I'm not,
fell out of her double wolf turn.
you know,
Um,
I don't
like I said, I'm not sure this routine is going to stay in the lineup long term. It's just here until we get some people healthy again.
yeah.
Mika and Macy are going to be the ideal people to throw into this lineup. Nola is going to be another option. So
Nola's still an option, that's right.
I, I'm not concerned about it long term. But,
No.
this is a lineup that should be 49.6, 49.7 every single week.
Yeah, and then Sydney, she also came up short on the double tuck,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, her chest was
Yeah.
visiting Satan.
I think they should I don't oh my goodness. They should I don't know why they don't do that pass first. But it's I'm not you know what? So
It's start value because of the combo pass, dismounting with it, she gets the extra 10th and bonus she needs for start
got
value.
it. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean Sydney's another depth piece, right? So
And it sucks
um
because her performance quality on floor is just
it's so
incredible.
good.
I think next year maybe or like later that like I think the ideal spot for Sid, quite honestly, is the leadoff.
Hmm.
Um, and maybe tone down the tumbling even a little more. Maybe just go with a 3 pass, no double salto routine.
Yeah, I mean, what would that look like? She'd probably have to do like a front through to a double twist and then something. A Rudy? Could she do a Rudy? I don't know.
Probably, I think so. Last year's composition, she had weird pass. I don't remember what she had exactly, but it was a little different. I think if she would have to do a front double full though.
Hmm. Mm. All right, let's talk about Tiana.
This was a nice
The,
routine. The double layout, she hopped to present instead. I
mhm.
don't really know how they got it this low. Other than that, I was a
I
little
thought so
confused by this
too.
score, if I'm being honest.
Same. They like what do the judges have against Tiana not on
Yeah,
vault?
I
For
mean, she landed the layout really close to out of bounds and hopped to present instead of stepping back. But the chest was up.
Mhm.
She didn't
It
step
was.
out of bounds.
No, I
And
thought it was fine.
like I thought it was a controlled hop to present. It wasn't like she was out of control or anything. So like yeah, take a tenth there, but I'm not sure what else they're taking.
Exactly. I don't know what's going on with her, but hopefully they figure it out. They get some clarity on that. Ashley was great. Ashley was great.
Yeah, this was a really nice routine for Ashley. I mean, I have to be honest. she travels her leaps a lot, which bothers me
He
in
he
this routine
does.
here. And some judges will hammer you for that. These ones didn't, but she could get a tenth and a half taken off for that in some places. It was
Yeah, so
much
that
better last week when she got the 9.9. I think she got a 9.05 last week too.
she did, yeah.
Yeah, it was much better in poly. So we'll see this week as we come back home and hopefully take another step forward. And then Jordan did the Prince routine from last year. She was in Minneapolis, Princess from Minneapolis, so they wanted to honor the heritage and everything going on in that city right now. And
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, UCLA is notably an extremely liberal team. And I think it's really important that, and like, incredible that Jordan was allowed to say that UCLA stands with Minneapolis and not. Like, she didn't say I stand with Minneapolis. She said we stand with Minneapolis. And I think that's a really
Yeah.
big statement right now.
I agree. I think it's really important because there are some coaches that would tell her just don't say anything because they don't want to get in hot water.
And Janelle would
But
never do that.
no, I think that's really important in this day and age to let people speak their mind on things that they're passionate about. So, yeah, great job, Jordan. I mean, what's there more to say about Jordan
I mean, it
and
was perfect.
her?
There was
Yeah,
nothing wrong with this routine. It was really, really well done.
no, she's coming for that 10 record. I don't know if she's going to get it because there's just not that many meets, but she's getting one every week, and it feels like she could have multiple some weeks.
They did
So,
post this routine if we want to take a look at. Did they? Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm
uh,
lying.
no, I don't think they did. They might have in like way. Should we talk about Beam and then look maybe?
Yeah, it's not on here. Never mind. I lied to
That's
everyone.
okay.
Anyway,
Uh,
was it
Beam, Beam,
this?
Beam.
I just want to say, Houston, Minnesota. I know there has been a lot of tough things going on here, and I just want to say we stand with you. And the Prince routine was meant for you guys, and I want to bring that energy there. So I want to uplift you guys. And this very dark time, that the Bruins will always be by your right side. So thank you guys so much.
I mean, that's just really
Yeah, what a good
incredible
message.
that she was.
Nice and uplifting.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Beam?
Um, yeah.
Oh, maybe. There we go.
Okay. So Kate, great routine. She was really good today.
Yeah,
Uh,
and then Sid in the second spot. I really like Sid on Beam now that
Me
she's
too.
settling in. It was really nice. I think either her or Kate could lead off, and I wouldn't have a problem with it, in all honesty.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Jordan
Jordan,
had a little bit
oh
of a
my,
struggle in the third spot this week.
she
Um,
got so excited on that side summit that
I know
she
because
stood
she
up too
landed it
fast.
fine, and then she kind of stood up
Yeah,
too quickly. Yeah, and not an issue going for it, I don't think. And then she didn't stick the dismount, but I think that's probably she didn't really try to stick the dismount because she'd already messed up. Um,
um, yeah. Tiana, Tiana, oh, slid backwards on her dismount. It was great up until
yeah, and she took out the ring leap.
she did. The ring leap is gone. Ding
I'm
dong, the ring
so
leap is
happy
dead.
about it.
Um, Jordan
I
had a,
love Tiana to death, but that ring leap had to go.
yeah, we have to be honest about what we see. Okay, that Jordan
And
had a
without the
little
ring leap, this is a routine that can get a 10.
oh, for sure.
Like, this
For
is
sure, for
three
sure.
back half routines that can all go 10.
Yeah. Um, Jordan had a wobble on her side, her switch side. It's gonna happen. I mean, it was
She
a
was
really
so
small one.
mad about
She was
it.
so pissed. I love that about her that you could see it on her face.
And
Um,
then she didn't stick her dismount.
no, and then Sienna, did she have any issue? I don't remember.
No, it was perfect. This routine score confused me.
Yeah,
But whatever,
overall,
9025 is a good score. We still got a 49425.
yeah,
Salvageable meat, good meat. I would just
yeah,
like us to be going a little higher. Other teams are having issues too, though.
yeah. And
Oklahoma's
we're
the
not
only
having
one
big
who's really
issues.
being super consistent right now.
Yeah. Uh, I think we're on the right track, right? Should we hop into the rankings a little bit on
Yeah, I
RPM?
I agree. It's gonna be hard to like fully do the same thing every week.
Yeah,
But you want to strive for consistency. So as we move forward, I'd just like to see a lot more stuck dismounts on bars and
for
beams specifically.
for sure. And luckily, this is why I think me and Kyle are both so optimistic, is these are very fixable issues that UCLA has. It's
Oh,
not, you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
It's not a ton of like built-in deductions or anything. And I think
Exactly.
in the past we've had a lot of routines with built-in deductions, if
With
I'm being
built-ins,
honest with you. But this
it's
year we have a
true.
lot
And
of
we
really clean gymnastics across the board,
yeah,
and
I
it's
agree.
just kind of landings.
It is. Okay. So
Road to
RTN.
Nationals. This is a great resource for anyone who doesn't know
Oh,
about Road to
yeah.
Nationals.
It's very
They'll
cool.
update after every meet, basically, and they'll have the rankings here. So as you can see, we're fourth nationally after this week with an average of 197.404. We could probably pass Bama this week with a good
Yeah,
meet.
Alabama interests me because their like high score is not that high, but they've been so consistent so that they're in third because of that.
Yeah, because their high's only 197.5.
Yeah, which is
So
like
we've scored higher than them. And I think passing LSU might even be in the cards. We're not that far behind.
yeah,
Really only a tenth behind them. So if we want to look at the vault rankings, though, so UCLA is the fifth best vault team in the country right now.
which is really good
We
for UCLA.
Yeah, it's we want to strive for top five on every event. I would say,
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
yeah, with this roster, absolutely. But I think just to like be in the national conversation for like the best team, that's where you want to
Mm.
be. As you can see,
Yeah,
Oklahoma's number one on vault.
they're exceptional involved. They really
Well, they
are.
got a 49.725 this week.
Yes, I saw.
Crazy. You look at bars, we're third.
Because we could be higher on that, I feel too.
Yeah, ahead of Oklahoma actually there.
Yeah, Oklahoma had some weird bar stuff going on in the last couple meets.
Yeah,
Uh,
but we're right in line with those high scores of all those teams. Again,
yeah,
Alabama's just been really consistent. The high's
on
not really
being
that high. It's a 49.55. You look at Beam here, fourth. Really strong showing
fourth
there.
right now.
Michigan is our matchup this week. They're third on Beam, so we'll be looking to take them down, maybe.
Take out some Wolverines. Uh, Not take out, okay? Just beat them at gymnastics.
And then you want to look at floor rankings here. UCLA is eighth. You're usually number
Yeah,
one
but
in the country.
fake. This is fake. This is fake. No, because it's because we started so bad, and now, you know, look at sort by highest score real quick. Do me a favor.
I don't know how to do that.
Just click on high.
Oh, we're second.
There's. I fixed it. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah,
Eighth by
floor.
average.
We're
Michigan
floor.
is our matchup this week. They're 14th on floor. We talked about them being
Oh,
right above us on beam. You look at bars here. Michigan is 11th. And on vault, you've got Michigan in 14th. So UCLA should win this meet.
yeah.
Do you want to take a look at individual rankings really quickly?
Yeah, let's take a look at the individuals.
We'll start with
Jordan's first in the
vault.
all around.
Jordan is
Oh, we're
second.
not in the at vault. Yeah.
And then the next
Um,
UCLA gymnast.
we're gonna you gotta do some scrolling for this.
47, Kate. And then
Oh, good
40,
job, top 50.
also tied for 47th, Ashley Sullivan. And Tiana is 53rd.
Okay. Um, we'll move up. They'll move up, but I don't know. We don't have like a bunch of giant scorers on vault, so I think that's maybe you know
Yet. Macy McGowan.
yeah, absolutely. And then
And
there she is
Mika.
again.
Jordan
Okay, yeah.
second on bars.
I
We've
also
also
don't know who could
got
be
scroll for a
as
while.
consistent. Yeah.
33rd and 34th, Sid and Sienna.
Okay.
Ashley
Did
37th. Tiana 59th. Mika
okay, now we're getting
61st. And Nola 75th. So all of our bars lineup is top 100.
yeah, which is good.
You look at Beam, Sienna's third, Jordan is eighth, Sid is 24th.
Good job, Sid.
Well, she has one score.
Sid Barros?
Yeah, because she wasn't in the actual lineup the week prior, was she? She was
She what?
exhibition.
She competitive her
Oh,
team.
you're right. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Kate 50th,
Yeah,
Tiana
she had some weird.
55th,
Yeah, Tiana has a fall.
Mika 71st.
Wait, does Tiana have a fall? I don't
Jordan's
remember.
96. No.
No, okay. Who fell? Nola has a fall.
Nola had the fall, yeah. And then you look at floor. Jordan's second.
Yeah, Jordan's second on everything.
Oh, wow. We have to go a while.
Yeah, because everyone's making stupid mistakes on
Tiana's
floor.
the next
Sorry.
one.
Yeah,
And then Ashley.
and Ashley, and then the all
Sid.
around Jordan, Sid.
And then we're out of the top 100. That'll
Yeah,
change.
that's all
And then you look at all
around.
around Jordan's first. And then
Yeah, I
I think
mean,
the only other Tiana's 14th in the all around nationally.
oh, good job, Tiana. Um,
And I think those are probably the only ones we have ranked in the all around. Oh, Ashley
h-
did 1 week.
yeah.
So she's 39th.
How far ahead is Jordan than the next closest in terms of average?
2/10 basically.
That makes sense. That's just the maths there. Yeah, so those are the individuals. Uh, do you want to open up Michigan's team thing? We could just talk about them a little bit and like talk
Yeah,
about
let me go
how
back to their team
we're
ranking
gonna
here.
match up. Um,
So
because
they're
this is a
ninth
big one.
overall.
This is the two best teams in the Big Ten by ranking, right?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
no.
So battle,
Maybe?
no, maybe
Let me make sure.
you can go sort, yeah, by the conference.
Michigan. Yeah.
Two best teams in the Big Ten going at it in Pauley. I don't remember how this meet went last year. I think Michigan had like a rough year last year though, overall. So I don't know if it was that competitive.
It was UCLA at Michigan. It was a good meet, but yeah, we won.
Do you think this will be a close meet? How are you thinking, like exciting wise? You know what I mean? Do you think this is a meet where the judging could get insane?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, I love this little bar graph or this
I
little
know
line
it's
graph
fun.
or
Let
whatever.
me cross out the things that aren't. So you look at like vault, like they've been on the up and up lately.
Yeah,
Actually,
this is a really cool little thing to look at. See, this
that's
is why
very
we're doing this.
similar to like where we score on vault generally.
Yeah,
49.3, 49.4 range. They're a
so they're
little
on a
below the
vault
49.4 range, but that's a good matchup there. Take out vault
now.
here.
Now,
It'll
how
work.
many 1.5s will they vault? Do you know? Or 10
I'm
O's?
not sure off the top of my head.
Okay, that's fine. I was on the
I know
spot.
they've got Gugino, Diaz, Ranger, and then I know they have a full from Ava Jordan. They've got I don't know if Kaylee Boozer's in the lineup right now, but she has a really nice full.
Yeah.
So they have options.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, what event is this?
This
What's
is bars.
orange? So they started high, but then have been lower since.
Yeah,
Interesting.
they started off really nicely and then had, some inconsistency over the last couple of weeks, but we're only 5 weeks in for them, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh,
really
mm,
judge that too harshly. We'll
okay.
see how they can do this week. Beam, they've been stellar. Well, this is interesting. Their lows are 49.1. Their average is like 49.4 ish, probably, and
Okay.
then their highs, their first meet and their last meet. So they've been on an upward trend, so they could really contend with us on beam. They're ranked higher than us on beam right now, so they could really contend with us on beam if they can keep this up.
Yeah. They're what is the high and the low for them on Beam? Just so I can't
The high's
see well.
49.65 and the low is 49.1.
Yeah, so 49.1 isn't even that bad. It's just in relativity.
Yeah.
Uh, so okay, well, should we go to floor? Their
Yeah.
floor, which they're ranked like relatively low on.
49.15 to start the season, dipped to 48.975, and then 49.35, 49.55, 49.25.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're.
Inconsistent here.
Yeah,
Was
really
on an
don't
upward trend for a couple weeks and then had a dip last week.
kind of went back down, and they really only have one massive score on floor. Um, so we'll see how they do. I'm excited for this meet, Kyle. I think this
It'll be
is
a good one.
a
I'm excited to see Michigan. Miley Liu is one of their really good freshmen. She has a stunning bar routine. She was a standout in elite on bars. They've
Yeah.
got Jazara Ranger, who was a 5-star recruit last year. Sophie Parenti, 5-star recruit last year. Sophia Diaz, one of the top recruits last year. She was originally in this class, but she reclassified, so she is a sophomore now. She's been drilling her vault as of late. Really nice work there from her. They've got a really strong team, I would say. It's about putting the pieces together for them. But it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, it will absolutely be fun to watch. Yeah, they have all the pieces to beat UCLA. And gymnastics is so on the day. Like I think if UCLA hits all their routines, they'll win. But of course, anything can happen.
I would also say I know Poly doesn't always get the best attendance in the country, but I still think Poly's a really difficult place for an away team to compete. The energy in
Yeah,
there is really intense and really in favor of the home team. It's not in favor of the away team. It's just like I really feel that we do some of our best gymnastics when we're in Poly. It's just kind
I
of a
agree.
magical place for us.
I agree with that. I think that we compete our at our most calm and confident at Pauley consistently. Um, Even though we've been pretty good on the road this year in terms of you see, and I know we started off with not the highest of scores, but we've been relatively consistent. Um, we haven't had any like we're one of the few teams who has not counted a miss so
Yeah,
far
I mean
this year.
we've
I saw
had
that
falls, but we
today.
haven't had to count any of them.
Count any of them, yeah. Uh, so
Do you
I'm
wanna?
excited. Do you want to give a prediction?
Yeah, I think UCLA will hit 198 again. And I'm looking for like a 197.7 out of Michigan. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be a really exciting meet.
Even if they
I'd
hit 197.5, honestly.
yeah. I think we can. I'll predict for UCLA. I don't think I'm going to predict a 198. I think I'm going to predict a 197.7 for UCLA and then a 197.5 for Michigan.
Interesting.
And I think it is going to come down to the last rotation. I think we're going to do a really good floor show again, just like we did last time in Pauli.
I
Uh,
would love to see that.
Me
And hopefully
too.
this week we'll see some, Sasha Fujisaka, Mason McGowan exhibitions. Those would
Yeah,
really help to get some of those lineup spots solidified.
it
Uh,
would.
do you want to wrap things up?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So
Yeah. All right.
we don't have our.
Quick note for everyone. I'll be in the media section again this weekend at the UCLA Michigan meet. I'll have some
Mhm.
clips on our Instagram story ahead of the meet of, some of the warm up period and what the gymnasts are looking like. Probably for both teams this time, not just UCLA. And then I'll be in the press conference afterwards. So if
Yeah,
there's any questions, go ahead and leave them for us in the comments here. We'll try to ask them if there's any time. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is there. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Bruins podcast. We appreciate all the support so much. Please leave your hate, your vitriol, your love, your support in the comments, and we will respond to all of it.
and tell us if you hated this, just like always. If you hated this format, tell us. I think it went well, Kyle.
Yeah, other than the
But
beginning where I was kind of floundering a little bit trying to
yeah,
find out where to go. But
uh,
yeah, it wasn't bad other than that. I would also say, like, I don't think we'll do this every episode probably. Like, there will probably still be some, like, more intense episodes that we plan out
agree,
and have the other way.
agree.
But
But yeah,
it's good
thank
to
you,
have this
everybody.
option if it does work for people.
True. So thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you guys so much for listening. Remember to tune in on Spotify and YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you on the other side.